Hello and welcome to Local 23 News Midday. I'm Sydney Gray. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, a Valley area athlete moves one step closer in his quest to compete in this year's Summer Olympic Games. If you're not familiar with the name Shane Casas, we'll introduce you to him in just a few minutes, so be sure you stay here right with us on Local 23. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden is in the final stretch of his 8-day trip through Europe. His focus is now on tomorrow's face-to-face meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Geneva, Switzerland. NBC's Peter Alexander reports on the early message President Biden is delivering.
Ahead of tomorrow's crucial summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin, today President Biden's meeting with leaders of the European Union, tackling a series of thorny challenges facing its allies, from the coronavirus to trade disputes and new challenges posed by a rising China. But the president's biggest focus, that face-to-face with Putin.
If he chooses not to cooperate and acts in a way that he has in the past relative to cybersecurity and some other activities, then we will respond.
The White House says the president will confront Russia on its election interference in the U.S. and Europe, and the recent surge in ransomware attacks on the U.S. food and gas supply that the U.S. blames on Russian hackers. In NBC News' World Exclusive with Putin, he denied Russia was behind those attacks.
Mr. President, are you waging a cyber war against America?
Where is the evidence? Where is proof? It's becoming farcical.
The U.S. intelligence community has produced evidence of Russian hackers targeting the federal government and meddling in elections. Mr. Biden saying he's ready to confront Putin tomorrow.
He's bright, he's tough, and I have found that he is as they say when he used to play ball, a worthy adversary.
And I'm told days before leaving the United States for Europe, President Biden huddled with a group of Russia experts in the Roosevelt Room at the White House for a prep session. Among those experts in the room, some who formerly worked under the Trump administration. That meeting lasting 2 hours, I'm told, focusing on a discussion about a range of views about how to deal with Vladimir Putin from those who have interacted with him in the past. Remember, President Biden has only met Putin once before. Peter Alexander, NBC News, Brussels.
New at 11, the Biden administration just released a national strategy for countering domestic terrorism. The strategy is based on 4 pillars designed to understand, prevent, disrupt, and address long-term drivers of domestic terrorism. A recent intelligence assessment determined the 2 most dangerous elements of domestic terrorism. One is racially or ethnically motivated violent extremists. The other is anti-government violent extremists. News across Texas. Well, if you've been holding off on filing your taxes, today is the last day to get it done. The IRS extending Texas's filing deadline due to February's winter storm. If you need more time, you can request an extension until October 15th. But if you owe money, if you do owe money, the IRS money, you're required to pay your balance by the end of today, or you could face penalties and interest. Tax experts also recommend you hold on to all your paperwork this year so you can prove you filed or requested an extension if you need to. Well, we now know how Governor Abbott plans to fund a potential border wall along the Texas-Mexico border. According to the Texas Tribune, Abbott appeared on a podcast and said the state will solicit donations across the country. The governor is expected to announce more details on the plan this week and provide a link where people can donate. The wall is just one part of a border plan Governor Abbott says will address border security issues. Well, Texas college athletes will soon be able to receive compensation from outside businesses wanting to use their name, image, or likeness. The Texas Tribune reports Governor Greg Abbott signed the new law last night. Now, some lawmakers feel the bill will help collegiate athletes and collegiate athletic programs, in our state remain competitive. Others are concerned it will negatively affect college sports. So far, 15 states have passed bills allowing student athletes to receive payments from outside parties. Alrighty, it's 11:05. If you're in the middle of your day, meteorologist Freddie Vela has a look at our forecast. And Freddie, I stepped out for just a quick second and I was like, it's already hot and humid.
It is very, very hot and humid across the Rio Grande Valley, and most of the rain that we were hoping to have out in the Gulf of Mexico right now. Take a look at your radar and satellite, and you're actually going to be able to see some of the activity that we've been able to track out in the Gulf of Mexico itself. There it is. And you can see a lot of it's still just kind of chilling out, not really making its way on in. A few could make their way in later this afternoon. So we're going to watch that. Valley temperatures right now, warm and humid, with temperatures already close to 90 degrees in certain spots, already hitting 90 degrees out towards Brownsville. But as we can see, it's still beautiful out there, no matter what. I'll have an update coming up and let you know what's going on in the Gulf of Mexico. That's coming up in about 10 minutes.
All right, thank you, Freddie. Well, news that's happening in your community. Behavioral Health Solutions is working to raise awareness of neonatal abstinence syndrome, or NAS. It's a condition impacting families right here in the Valley that's caused by drug use among expectant mothers. Program Director Efrain Garcia says some of the most common drugs used are opioids, pain relievers, morphine, sleeping pills, and addictive substances like heroin.
Unfortunately, yes. We are getting cases. We're seeing every time that we have more cases, and it's really important that we spread the word and that we are aware of how the NAS it's becoming more usual.
Well, Garcia says if a baby is diagnosed with NAS, it's important to treat the baby with proper medication, but for that to happen, parents must first seek help. Coming up, an athlete hoping to compete in the Tokyo Olympics gets banned. Why she says it happened all because of a burrito. Stay with us.